You are now tuned into the Panther Nation podcast.
Delhomme fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flags down. Smith scores, and the Carolina Panthers win in overtime.
Seal, he's intercepted by Kuechly. Kuechly inside the 20 to the 10 and to the end zone for another.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? I'm here to take your questions this morning. What's going on, Alpha Wolf? I'm here to take your questions this morning about Week 10. I'm gonna be honest. I've been on the PS5 and Xbox Series X train. I normally do way more research in fantasy than what I've done this time, but we shall see. Should you start Drew Lock or Cam? I'm leaning towards Cam, but I need to see who the Broncos are playing today. So let me check. Week 10 NFL schedule. This is not week. Hold on. What am I looking? There we go. Oh, man, Cam's got the Patriots today, huh? Who the Broncos play? Who are the Broncos playing today? Oh, the Raiders. Oh, that's tough. I'm still rolling with Cam. Give me Cam. I got to roll with Cam. I know the matchup's terrible, but Cam has the rushing ability. Some point he's going to have to sling it back. I'm going to go with Cam. But that's a tough one because Drew Lock's got a really good matchup with the Raiders. So that's a tough one. Teddy or Goff. Give me Teddy. Because the Bucs have the number one rush defense in the NFL, so I think that Teddy's going to have no choice but to throw the ball today. So give me Teddy Bridgewater over Jared Goff today. Curtis or DJ? Everybody seems to think that DJ's going to turn it around today. I don't know if I completely agree with that. I think you probably need to go with DJ, but it's hard. It's hard to at this point, and I understand why. Put it in perspective for me. I made a decision to start DJ this week. I had Corey Davis on my bench. Corey Davis got me 11 points, and I don't know if DJ can get me 11 points. Even though Goff is playing well, I mean, Teddy's going to have to throw the ball, man. I mean, I'm rolling with Teddy because I know Teddy's going to have to throw it today. Because running the ball ain't going to be an option. We're going up against the number one rush defense in the NFL. Teddy's going to have to throw the ball today. It's that simple. That's why. At least you're going somewhere, Hector. I know the numbers are different out in California, so. Yeah, I mean, Curtis is a good play. Don't get me wrong. It's just, you probably could go Curtis over DJ if you're so concerned about DJ's floor, because Curtis is gonna definitely get 10 touches. So you're gonna get that with that. Curtis probably got a better floor than DJ does at this point. Neither one are really good options in my opinion. I don't think either one is kind of startable. I mean, if you're playing Curtis Samuel, you've been benefiting from it. Good for you. But there've been better options. I mean, Curtis Samuel's execution is primarily off of touchdown dependency. And if he has some level of touchdown regression, those points aren't going to look too good. Mike Davis got the toughest matchup out of the four, but you got to play Mike Davis because he's going to get all the work. Jesus. Give me Gordon. Give me Davis and Drake. I hope so. Just retire, bro. I should consider it. And the thing is, man, it's just this week I've been on. It's console week, man. 2 consoles came out, so I haven't thought anything about fantasy. I haven't even done daily yet. Like I might throw in a couple lineouts before kickoff today, spend like $10 or something. But because I did pretty well last week. I invested like $15 and I tripled it, so I might put $10 in and see what happens. But nah, I'm good. By the way, I'm gonna be there for the 12:30 today, man. The game's going to be on television, so it'll probably be more in sync than normal episodes with me popping up. So I will be there for the day. Let's look at some inactives. All right, inactives. Obvious Christian McCaffrey's inactive. Bruce Hector, Will Greer, Sean Chandler, Okun, Schofield, Thomas Oliver. So, Keenan Allen, Mike Thomas, Kupp, Fuller, Juju. Mike Thomas, obviously, if he's playing. And Keenan Allen. Yeah, man. I'm in here. No surprises. Dontre Inman's inactive, but I think he's hurt. Who's inactive for us again? Sean Chandler, safety. Will Greer, which means that the XFL guy, I can't remember his name right now, from Temple. Can't remember his name, it's escaping me. He's going to be the backup today. Bruce Hector, Christian McCaffrey, Russell Okung, Michael Schofield, and Stanley Thomas Oliver. That's going to bother me. Ingram. Mark Ingram. He should be getting all the work. PJ Walker. He should be getting all the work. Kupp, Fuller, Juju, McKinnon, Gordon the fourth. Kupp. Yeah, Moton's active. You need an idea for tight end? I mean, listen, man. If you need an idea for tight end, that isn't something you should be panicking about. Chin's playing. He's not on the inactive list. I mean, this should be a good game, man. I hope we win. I don't see it, but I hope we win. Speaking of which, I need to do my picks. Let me go. Well, actually, I might have to do it on here because I don't have my... I bought a new phone, so I don't have my stuff set up. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it on the internets. User data. Save password. Yeah, man, I was hopeful too. My thing is, until the only advantage we might have is the fact that it took the Bucks a while to get to the game. So that might help us a bit. That might release their anger. They might kind of knock off their anger a bit because I anticipate they're going to be angry. So we'll see. All right. Let me go over my picks real quick. And I already got one wrong because I picked Tennessee to beat Indy. That was a disaster. Give me Cleveland against Houston. Give me Green Bay against Jacksonville. Give me the Eagles against the Giants. Give me the Bucks against the Panthers. But I hope I'm wrong there. Give me Detroit against Washington. Arizona against Buffalo. Raiders against Broncos over Broncos. I'm picking the Dolphins over the Chargers. I'm picking the Steelers over the Bengals. The Saints over the 49ers. The Seahawks over the Rams. The Ravens over the Patriots. And the Vikings over the Bears. Cole Beasley or AJ Green or Leonard Fournette or Ronald Jones in the flex spot. Cole Beasley. Who's Buffalo playing? Hold on. Yep, Cole Beasley. I'll take Cole Beasley. We got to send pressure, and I'm nervous that we're not going to. That's my concern. I agree. We got to send pressure, but I'm very concerned that we're not going to be able to. Yeah, if we get pressure, man, we got a shot. But our pass rush hasn't been the greatest. But we're gonna play the Bucs hard because they're a division rival, so it's gonna be a close game. And because I live in New England, you know, that game will be on television. Because there's been a lot of Patriots fans that converted to Bucs fans too. A lot of folks grab some Bucs Brady jerseys up here. I've been seeing them in these streets. Sam Franklin's active. I picked a lot of home teams this week. You know, I'm changing my pick. I'm taking Buffalo over Arizona. And I'm going to take Chicago over Minnesota. I might regret that decision later, but I can change that between now and Monday. But, all right, guys. Let's see here. You guys are making me second guess my decision on the whole Bridgewater or Goff. I think I'm going to stand. Goff is good to give you a terrible game. Bridgewater's got a better floor. That's part of the reason why, too, that I made that decision. There we go. My computer's all messed up today. I said Bridgewater, but I'm thinking I need to probably revert that back to Goff. I'm gonna do Goff. It's reluctant because of the matchup. Seattle's pass defense is terrible. I gotta do Goff. My thought is Bridgewater's going to probably be fine. But, yeah, out of those two, I'm going to have to do Goff. I had to think about that a bit. I got to let my team bias out. I got to let my team bias out of it. I'm doing Goff. Goff's probably a top 15 play this week. And so is Bridgewater. So, yeah, give me Goff. Yeah, Sam and Chin's definitely playing. I don't think, because Chin's not on IR, so neither is Sam Franklin. Mike Davis, even though he's got I would say something about Mike Davis today, man. Even though he's going up against the number one rush defense in the NFL, he's still a top 10 fantasy play because he's going to get all the work. I mean, between him and Curtis Samuel, they're going to get the bulk of the work. So just keep that in mind. Nick Chubb's back, but that doesn't change the fact that Kareem Hunt's still not a top 15 play. You can play them both if you have them both. It's funny, I'm doing that in another league. I'm playing both Antonio Gibson and J.D. McKissick for Washington. Matter of fact, I'm playing three Washington players this week because I'm also playing McLaurin. So I'm loaded with Washington players this week because I don't have much of a choice. Sly or Sanders. Sly. I'll give you Sly. I might change my mind again. Hold on, let me see. Nah, Sly. Sly's actually been a pretty good. But Sly's actually been a pretty good kicker. He's been because the Panthers been giving up so many dang on field goals. He's actually been a pretty good fantasy kicker. So Sly. But another discussion needs to be had is why are you still playing with kickers in 2020? I thought we need to be out of that. We shouldn't be playing with kickers anymore. So why are we playing with kickers in 2020? Yeah, Kalen Ballage. I picked him up. Well, the Chargers did. Well, that's not a good sign if that's true, because if they did that, that means Mr. McCaffrey might not be coming back for a while. That's not good. That ain't good. No problem, Eddie. I hope you win this week, man. That ain't right. Nah, McCaffrey wants to show that he's worth the money that he got, man. That man, when he's healthy, he should play. I'll stand by that. That man's healthy, he should play. Period. Thielen. My computer is running, man. I know you guys hear it screaming. It is screaming like what? Robbie Anderson over DJ Sam. Curtis Samuel, excuse me, DJ Samuel. Robbie Anderson. PS5. Easily. Because they got games, man. Like, I'm buying most of my third-party games on Xbox. But anything else is just PS5. But the thing that's gonna sway me more towards the PS5 is that haptic, is the controller. The controller has some crazy technology in it. And I got to experience that firsthand when I started playing Call of Duty last night. Miles Sanders is back, so I guess, man, you ain't got no better options? See, Ballage is out in Fantasy Wire. I'd rather play for Ballage over both of them. And that's the truth. Nope. I am not no sweepstakes. You're going to have to pay me way more money than I'm willing to do it for. Like, your best bet, if you really need if you want a PlayStation 5 that bad, is to wait until 2021. That's your best bet. That's my recommendation. I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's just my recommendation to you, brother. Wait until 2021. The thing is, Sony's doing nothing but online, it sounds like. It's going to be tough to just walk into a store and grab one with the pandemic going on. And I think I learned last week that people don't know how to read. But yeah, so Cam over Teddy. This week? I don't know. Let me think about that for like 10 seconds. No. I'd rather start Teddy this week. Because Teddy's got a more pleasurable matchup than Cam does. Oh, I always get this version because I have physical copies. I keep physical copies of everything. So I have the disc version. D-Hop. It's not crazy. It is crazy, but D-Hop. You play D-Hop every week, regardless of who you plays. You play D-Hop. I had a rough week last week. You still play D-Hop. You got to play him because you'll be kicking yourself if D-Hop goes off today. You got to play him. And it was tough. It was miserable. And the thing is, I thought I pulled that win out with D-Hop and Justin Jackson. They did a score correction and it ended up being a tie. I'm still first place in the league, but now I'm only first place by half a game. Yeah, you got to keep the disc in to play the game, which is fine. I don't care. But for me, it looks like Cheney and Drake's playing. But for me, it looks like the problem with the digital version is the backwards compatibility aspect. I got too many PlayStation 4 games. I got too many physical copies, man. So for me, it doesn't make any sense. I got a bunch of physical copies. Now, if you're about that all digital life, go right ahead. But I will warn you, that hard drive space gets full very quickly. To put it in perspective, I only have 150 gigs. I only have 120 gigs left on my hard drive. But, I got Miles Morales, Spider-Man Remastered, Call of Duty, Godfall, Demon Souls. So, I got a lot of other, they ain't got all the games for free. They got some, though. Not if it's digital only. You got to have the disc. If you got discs, you got to buy, unless you fully embrace digital during the PS4 era, you got to have the disc version because you're going to have the CD. Like and like everybody's talking about Chubb and Davis. Not a tough call at all. Chubb and Davis. Give me Nick Chubb and give me Mike Davis. No, because the thing is, like, you're talking about the PlayStation Plus collection. The PlayStation Plus collection is only 20 games. And although I have most of them, I don't have all of them. And on top of that, I have a bunch of other games that are not part of that 20. You should get an external hard drive. But here's the catch about the external hard drive. You can play PlayStation 4 games on the external hard drive. You cannot play PlayStation 5 games on the external hard drive. So you can't just... So you still would have to move PlayStation 5 games from the external to the internal. Because I have an extra terabyte hard drive sitting behind mine right now. Nah, and that's the way you should, Edge, my friend. You know, I like Miles Sanders, don't get me wrong. It's just... I got Nick Chubb and Mike Davis as top 10 plays. Actually, Philly's playing the Giants. Take that back. Mike Davis is sitting on your bench today. You need to play Sanders and Chubb. My bad, Perf. I didn't realize that Philadelphia's playing the Giants. You got to play Miles Sanders today. So you got to do Sanders and Chubb. Leave Mike Davis on the bench. Sanders and Chubb. Now, if you're worried about the sharing with Kareem Hunt with Chubb, then go Sanders Davis. I mean, Chubb and Davis are pretty close. So if you want the volume and it's fine with dealing with the number one pass defense, run defense in the league, go with Davis. If you're willing to take the risk with the split, go with Chubb. But you gotta play Sanders for sure against the Giants. I gotta play DJ Moore this week, man. I am playing him, and the thing that and I said it earlier in the show. I made the decision that I was gonna play Davis and Godwin this week. DJ Moore and Chris Godwin this week, and I left Corey Davis on the bench. Corey Davis got 11 points. So if DJ Moore and Chris Godwin doesn't give me at least 11 points, I'm gonna be pretty much eliminated from that league anyway, because I started 0-6 in that league and I'm trying to catch up. I'm 3-6 now, but I'm going up against the top team in the league. Well, one of the top teams in the league. So hopefully I can pull this off. We'll see. If I win today, it gets interesting quick, because at that point I'm 4-6 and I'm probably like a game or two out with 2 weeks to go. I like my chances. But yeah, I'm playing Godwin and Mike Davis today. No, I don't. I mean, we could talk about DJ Moore and how I feel like he isn't doing as well. But, I mean, he's still a top 20 wide receiver based on the numbers. It's just the problem is that he gets it in chunks. Every fantasy... Well, it depends. It is true. Everybody. But the thing, because you could have gotten Robbie Anderson so late. So it's about the value, right? Like, Robbie... You could have gotten Robbie in like the 10th, 11th round. You had to take DJ in the 4th or 5th. So it's all about perspective. And getting DJ in the 4th or 5th, I mean, he was a top 10 wide receiver in fantasy last year. So it's all about perspective. Like it all depends on what you expect out of it. I mean, I have a bigger regret than drafting DJ Moore, and that's Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin is a much bigger bust than DJ Moore. So, I got bigger regrets this year. Another regret is drafting like Chris Godwin was one. That's probably my biggest one. Tua or Drew Lock? Give me. I'm leaning towards Tua there. All depends on which Tua you think is going to show up. Tua, give me Tua. Tua, because who's Tua playing? Who's Miami playing this week? Miami, the Chargers. I know the Chargers got a pass defense, but I'm still rolling with Tua. Tua's going to get an opportunity to sling it. Nah, I mean, there's been a lot of busts. There's been a lot of fantasy busts. Like, you could argue that Christian McCaffrey is one. He was taking number one overall. You could definitely say Saquon Barkley was one. He was, in most leagues, he was taking second. Ezekiel Elliott is very arguable as well. That might have been another regret pick I had. Zeke, he was taking third in most leagues. So, the top three guys could be considered busts based on where you took them. So, I mean, you can't, I mean, it hurts if you don't get the first pick right. That's for sure. Yeah, but now I'm not happy that we don't have like an elite defense anymore. I'm not happy about that. This is about, you got to pick your poison. McCaffrey got a chance, man. He might come back. Now, if he doesn't come back, yeah, he's definitely a bust for this year. And then people are going to be, but then you go back to the question of, all right, so what do you do next week? Next year? What do you do next season with Christian McCaffrey? I'm still drafting him pretty high. So, Saquon, I'm going to have Saquon in my keeper league because I picked this behind up. But, all right. I got to get ready, guys. It's after 12 o'clock. This has been fun. I will talk to you guys later. Keep pounding. 12:30, me and Rashad are going live to live stream the game. Maybe you might see one of my boys because he's coming over for the game. The game's actually going to be on television, so I'm looking forward to that. I still can't drink yet, so there will be no beer counters. But if I do start drinking, there'll be a wine counter. But that ain't. We'll probably start that off in December. But all right, man, you guys have a good one. All right.